What is up, everybody? Welcome to Back in Development Weekly Stream, episode
Um,
116.
so is the music too loud for everybody?
Is it too loud for you?
I mean,
Huh? Is it? My bad. I'll work on
for
it.
Fears video
You were supposed to tell me that before we got on stream, bruh. But word, okay. Is that better?
started getting some '80s flashbacks.
All right. Who do we got in the house tonight? Let me keep
That's
that full
pretty
screen
sad
while we
because
do this.
uh,
What?
like
What's sad?
the end of the '80s, I was like 11.
Into the
So
80s,
there's
I was 4.
so there was no way for me to really have anything that would cause flashbacks back then.
Noah says the music needs to be louder. I can still hear you, buffoons. All right, so who we got in? We got Collision Bomb.
You know
up,
what's
Charlie?
really good about this whole setup is that we
Yes,
can't
would.
hear Noah.
I know. What's up, good
is
stuff?
so
How you
great.
doing, bro? Good to see you guys in. Good to see good stuffs. Who else we got? Robert, Bud. What's up, Richard? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Bud's in, yeah. Dwight, you're here, and then Noah. What's up, Noah?
Got a
How
little
you doing,
bit going
Noah?
on for sure.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? And then, yeah, Noah's comment. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome.
So where's Noah at on his campaign? Is it done yet?
He got a little shaken up as far as a little bit of nervousness, but no, I'm just joking. He's blowing through it. He's doing good. Yeah, it's looking great.
So the
great. He just needs to keep trusting himself.
That robot diaper didn't get anybody so messed up you didn't buy anything.
No.
All right, he's just checking.
He's doing good. He's doing good. We had him on last week.
Is he going to get
it?
Oh, is he going to get a 3D of?
The show was bad, dude. It was so slow, and then he was like, send me the link, man. I'll come in. I was like, no. And I kept saying no to him. I was like, nah, I don't think so, man. We'll I was really like gatekeeping him on purpose. I was just like kind of tagging him along, and no. Then Mo threatened to demote me. So then I sent no to the link.
You should have just did the stream of your chair the whole time.
Joe popped in, said some stuff. It was funny. Joe said that I looked like this character from this TV show called The Last Kingdom. The Viking show. I looked into it a bit.
You look like King Edward.
Yeah. Oh, what? Are you saying that now? I thought.
Well,
did you watch the episode?
Well, duh.
Okay.
But yeah,
right.
I mean, I've been thinking that
it would have been worse. It would have been worse if you didn't and you said the same thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So he did. It looked a lot like me, and I said a joke in it that felt really bad because it didn't come off as a joke. But I said that looks like a face I could punch because I see that face in the mirror every day. But that didn't come off like that. It just felt like being mean to the actor. The actor's cool. The show's cool.
Why I didn't bring it up was like he's turning into an ass. So
yeah.
I've kind of just
I mean, I got that out of the facial expressions of the pictures. That's kind of what the little snarkiness.
Now he's no Joffrey. Let's
That's
just.
What I'm saying. That's what I asked.
Let's just put that out there. So I mean, he's not that, but he's done some stuff for sure. But no, what's funny is he's got a goatee, kind of like.
Oh, so you've watched the show?
Well, duh. But
cool.
I mean, it's got Vikings in it. Come on.
All right,
but his mustache is missing the center, kind of like mine. So I can only imagine, probably kind of like yours.
What's up, buddy?
So right in the middle, under the nose, it's like bare. So it looks like a big gap in his tooth, but it's his mustache.
Hold on, we got a good stuff joke. Your mama's so stupid she got locked in mattress store and slept on the floor. Yeah, nice.
What was the?
Your mom's so stupid she got locked in Kroger and starved to death.
They were doing some stuff, I think, at work, and I checked out a little bit. It was a bunch of those, second grader jokes that I had to like the Noah jokes that I had to let go of and just walk away from. It was what do you call a snowman with a six pack? An abdominal snowman.
Nice. So yeah,
and I'm just like, fine, okay, all right, whatever. Yeah, that it's like
all right, Jerry Seinfeld.
The joke. Well, like some of his stuff was funny. Like, let's put that out there. But if it's coming off of the wrapper of Laffy Taffy or Bazooka bubblegum, I mean, come on, we gotta step it up a little bit more.
That's some good gum. Don't knock off on the Bazooka, dude.
Yeah, but it's only good for. It's only.
I know. I wish the flavor lasted longer.
Whatever. It's only good for 5 minutes, and then you're like, "What am I chewing?"
There's the Big League Chew that holds a little bit longer.
I haven't had that in quite a long time, and then
I know if you're an adult, you got to worry about cavities and all that. I know.
I just I don't know. I don't do a lot of that stuff.
Imagine your wife finds a whole packet tucked in your visor in your truck, and she pulls out. She's thinking you're dipping or whatever, and she pulls out this Big League Chew.
To hide it. Gosh, how long ago was it when I actually tried like that? That Levi Garrett or the the stuff in the bag.
Yeah.
The pouch chew. And it's like, whoa, really strong. Not even, I can't even try that stuff anymore.
Don't do tobacco, kids.
It's bad.
It's bad, okay.
Are they? I need to check out if they've got any more episodes out, because that coronavirus one was.
You saw about the South Park episode.
It was pretty bad.
Oh man, yeah. I love South Park. When South Park is canceled, that's the end of free speech. The fact that it's lasted this long is incredible.
It's one of you know what I mean? That and like Family Guy, you would just I am amazed that those are truly still on. It's amazing that Twitter didn't ban them,
I'm sure maybe like if that was the medium in which it existed in, sure, but it's not.
Well, what's funny is seeing all the, this hasn't been vetted, and like this could be, false information, and then turn around and come like 6 months later, you get reports that, and it's like, okay, so all right, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, stream seems to be doing all right. I'm on.
So I have a conspiracy theory what we're talking about, and then we'll move on. All right.
Well, okay, fine. Go ahead.
I got one.
Cut me off. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I've actually had this theory for quite some time now, and I've only shared it.
Who cares? Going back to my topic.
So this theory states that if there are the controlling others or whatever, the worst thing they could probably do that I haven't heard anyone talk about is actually controlling the now for the future dialogue that we'll have about now, which then will be the past, and the only record of the past will be what they're lying and putting into now into current. So later on, when we look back, the only record is what they fucking lied about right now. Sorry,
we're already there.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm saying.
I mean, it's like, well, Twitter just pulled it down. So to me, we've got like a digital burning of the books.
Yeah, it's weird.
You know what I mean? So it's like digitally they can just make go away, they think, whatever they want. But no, I'm checking out the stream just to see how everything's going. Because
getting weird, sorry.
We got the documents. I'm on Starlink now.
Yeah. So, what's up, everybody? What's up? We got a good house. I'm glad everyone comes in, says hi. It's awesome.
Well, glad you browsed over that. I'm actually talking to you through space.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I've got my Starlink set up outside, and and all my internet's going all the way up into the sky and then coming back down. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I guess.
And the latency is actually really good,
Oh,
man.
we talked
I'm
about flat Earth or a larger Earth last time too.
sure if
Dude,
flat
we went
Earth
nuts
exists,
last
then
time.
yeah, then how much easier would it be for Musk to do Starlink?
You bring the sanity to the show.
Well, here's the thing.
Like me left on my own, it gets nuts.
I get that, but the whole flat Earth thing for me,
I don't.
yeah,
I just think it's funny it's about trust. It's not really
man,
about flat Earth.
being in
It's
the
a
Navy
philosophy.
and actually being on the ocean for
Right.
probably half of the world or more.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way. How do you disprove flat Earth? That's a good one. You've actually done it, so tell us.
When I'm only able to see 12 miles,
Yeah,
and knowing there's a ship 15 miles away, and then
enough to hit it with a Gatling gun.
But then you approach it, and there it is. Like if it was flat,
yeah,
you would see that ship 15 miles away. That's just where my head goes. Anyway.
Okay. I'm not sitting here vying for flat Earth. I think it's a little nuts, but I love the imagination that comes out of the ideas of some of that stuff. I love like conspiracy theories. It's just fun to think about.
Look, man, to me,
in the area of creative comic books and stories and all that is just fun.
The Earth is flat for people that never left Alabama,
right?
Or never left the country.
Well, does it really take? Oh God, I hate playing devil's advocate in these things. It makes me look like a dumbass.
Come on.
All right. So
why is there an equator if the Earth is flat?
I don't know. Why would there be?
So
I'm not even equipped to do this because I'm not an expert. This is just.
How about this? Is half of twice as much more?
Huh?
Is half of twice as much more? Or less?
Is half of twice as much more. Well, twice as much is defining the half of twice as much. So you're getting.
So is it more or less? Singular.
It's the same as a single unit.
So is it more or less?
There's no answer to this. If that's my only choices.
Okay. All right.
Right? Unless you're saying it's less than two of them.
If that's what you're saying.
Is that what you're saying? Is that there's less than two of them? Is that the answer?
You must think the Earth is flat, I guess.
I guess I do. You can't explain to me?
It's kind of like to me, it's kind of like the glass half full or half empty. It's like it's half. I mean,
I like the thoughts like inner Earth, like ancient times. Maybe like some people went under into caves and stuff like that. Like it just makes my imagination start to like blast. So I'm more interested into it like that. Like I don't dig into these things. I just hear stuff and it's fun to talk about sometimes.
So if there's believers all around the globe, like
I think Joe's flat
is the Earth a disc?
Joe's
so
pizza,
so is globe
is a globe a disc? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, like okay, then ask Joe where the pepperonis are.
I like this. Obvious, the Earth is flat. Flat Earth Society has followers around the globe. Yeah, exactly. It's awesome.
But I mean,
flat for the people.
I can't put my mind there because like I've actually been on a ship and floated around it. So I mean, I'm not there with you.
Yeah, shut up, Noah. The details there.
So okay, here's the thing. How about this? So then, do the flat earthers have like a disc for a globe that they spin and they look at the map?
That's what
on a flat surface, instead of a round ball.
Hold on. Hold on. This is what we were talking about last time. Is they believe there's an ice wall that crusts the edge, right? So there is no falling off the edge like in the medieval ages, what we thought.
Oh,
now it's
come on.
Now it's a giant ice wall that blocks us, right?
So is it the wall? Like,
right. So it's an ice
now
wall
we've
from
got
like
people
Game of Thrones,
protecting the wall,
right?
up and whatever.
Right. And I think it is funny that theory started gaining traction post Game of Thrones. They saw an ice wall and went, "Oh no, that fits." But anyway, so
there's night walkers on the edge.
So
and
there's
if you
thoughts,
get too close,
that's funny. There's thoughts that the circumference,
and that's where the Johnny Walker, Walker whiskey's made.
It was pretty good, dude.
It was
pretty good. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, I like Johnny Walker initially, but man, that White Walker one, that was fun. But no, the idea I was saying, like, is they believe that's an ice wall, right? And beyond the ice wall, they don't know. Maybe it's the end of the earth, or maybe there's more land beyond.
Okay.
Right? But they're still thinking flat. So I went larger.
And the moon's made of cheese.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not into this. Make fun all you want.
And so, okay, all right. Let me switch gears. So if the moon was
for writing stuff like that,
all right,
it's not about
let's go further.
Finding out kind of how it could work.
Let's go further. The moon is made of cheese. So, like, what kind of cheese?
Did you ever
it's like whitish in color, so it needs to be like more like an Asiago or.
Did you ever listen to Orson Welles' the War of the Worlds on the radio, like the recording?
I'm a little young for that, ding dong.
Little young,
like that aired like in the 30s.
Yeah, you're not really young for that. You're old for that. Right?
No.
All right. Well, I'm
a little young.
No, I'm not saying when you listen.
I'm a little young to be.
I'm just saying, have you ever heard it before?
Well, you didn't.
Not live.
You didn't divulge that piece.
Well,
you asked if I heard it live on the radio. No, I would not have.
How do we get games done talking like this? But no, yeah.
We don't while we're on the phone because you won't let me talk.
Oh my goodness! Listen to him.
Rare.
Dwight just went furry, everybody.
So if the no, wait a minute. If the moon was made, you know what? I think that I'm gonna put this out there. Being from Texas now, like, the moon is made of banana pudding with the vanilla wafers. It's got the vanilla wafers in it.
Game of Thrones. I'm with you, dude.
Just has to.
Season 1 through 4 or 5 was alright, but after
they were interesting.
The books are better.
They were interesting at first, and then they just got
If the moon was made of barbecue spare ribs, would you eat it? Hey,
absolutely. I'm more of a baby back guy than the spare ribs. The spare ribs,
The moon is hollow. The moon is hollow, and it rang like a bell when the smash with a rocket into it. It's awesome.
No,
that was awesome.
I believe the moon is real because I can see it, but it's flat.
It's an alien base, bruh.
Because we never see the other side of it.
We never see the other side. That's what Pink Floyd was trying to tell us.
It's
all
flat.
about the wall, man.
Well, that's what I think the flat earthers are doing. They're listening to too much Pink Floyd.
It's all about the wall.
There's an ice wall at the edge.
That's what Pink Floyd was talking about, was the ice wall. We don't need no education. Oh, that has a whole new meaning now. Sorry, Pink Floyd.
Kind of.
Whoops.
Anyway,
Flat Earth Society.
So, are you doing all right?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I mean, last episode I watched your wife died.
My wife died.
Yeah.
Joe?
And your dad is gone. And your mom is like kidnapping somebody.
What the hell are you talking about?
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm lost. What's up?
That's all right.
You having hallucinations?
No, just
Joe
whatever
was
you
here. Noah was
whatever
being a punk.
whatever you say, King Edward.
Oh, okay. All right. See, I haven't watched the show yet. I don't get the references.
You gotta watch it. It's actually pretty good. It's
Okay.
actually all right. I can take it.
I like Viking stuff. I like that kind of stuff.
I just laugh because
Joe wants me to cosplay as that or do that for Halloween. He said
like,
something
dude,
about me passing out Star Circuit books at his next convention that he goes to.
If you drew your beard out, like, dude, you'd be close, man.
No, it was pretty dead ringer when my beard was on last week.
It's pretty close.
Yeah. And I told him, I'd be like, buy Star Circuit, peasant. I guess I'd have to watch the show to get the impression right, but
yeah, you do. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because he is a weenie.
He's a weenie?
Yeah.
So his voice is high and squeaky?
No, he's just not very
He's
threatening.
a whiner. He's a whiner. Yeah. I could tell in those facial expressions. He's a whiner.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. How could I say this on air? So he no, I can't say that.
There's a little bit of that hillbilly back in him.
That's out. So, having sand in something, that's out.
What? Okay, yeah, we're done. I don't know what you mean, but yeah,
I'll tell you after. So anyway, there's some stuff up. So anyway, working on the game. If you'll switch over to another screen.
Yeah, guys, check this out.
Tired of watching you draw like 2 lines. Playing around on the game a little bit with getting some of the character stats coming in and doing the the post battle screen to show what all we've got going on, and then even playing with getting a little bit different look to it. We're going to play around with what the situation, putting all the different tiles in a different spot and everything. Right now, I'm just trying to work on getting the data coming in. Once the information's popping up, and then we'll get further along with it. Right now, I'm kind of struggling with getting the leveling working and the XP stuff. The reason why is
a word he's not using yet is scoped. These numbers on these characters, those are in a system. They're scoped out. Like this is all the functions. Those aren't just stuck there for art stuff. Those are all the functions of the system. So filling in the spot. It's all working.
Yeah. So I've actually, built the structs and the data tables and put the stuff together now. So the idea is to be able to take and use the data from those structs, or then be able to update and reinsert and update those structs with the data as we go along through the game. So those are the stuff that I'm trying to play with and get working and update with. So you've got stuff working with the chests are doing stuff. The game's actually loading. I think let me grab something else that I've got in the grand scheme. I mean, starting to play with some of the inventory piece, and then even the load screen for the game, where we can actually sit there and have different load slots with actual game data. So, what level are you on? Which section are you in? And what's your play time? What's your level? What's your XP? And putting all of those into a load slot for you to be able to actually reload the game from those sections. So
question: why is Unreal and Zade Studio smashed on top of each other? Come on, dude.
Because it's in beta.
No, it looks awesome. It really does. All the information that you would want is basically right there. When you're talking about putting the character stats on this as well, yeah, that's awesome. It's got level 1 SP, all that.
Yeah, so we can grab more and do stuff with it, but I mean that starts to help get us stuff that's working, and we can clean it up and make it a lot more beautiful after. But for now, it was just trying to get something on there to then also test it. You know, am I seeing different play values, different play times, all of that kind of stuff. So pretty neat, pretty neat. And the I want to get the game menu working better. That's something else that's coming.
Oh, but guys, Matt Fowler hit me up on the Tiger Blue campaign. If you did back the video game bundle that ended up giving you like the game case, holy snap, you're gonna get something awesome. So I can't show you anything.
You're gonna get a Tiger Blue blow up doll.
No.
So everybody just get ready.
Delby Rose. No.
I'm kidding. That is not what he's sending. But
the game cases for Tiger Blue look
official what a perk that would be.
It is awesome. So hope you guys back that project.
I mean, I'm waiting for mine. I don't know about y'all. I'm kind of. I think I'm gonna have to talk to Matt. Like, bro, we talked about this.
They're awesome. They look sick.
And
with the artwork from Tom Dubois, the guy who did all the Castlevania stuff.
That would be nuts. Like,
to
get like a hand pump, and you're like, what's this for?
What's this for?
He's like, well, just wait. I mean, there's a surprise coming.
I don't want no surprise.
Do I want to know? But no, I'm excited, man, to have just the case and the cartridge, man.
It's killer. They've done a bang up job on that campaign.
I shared it with a few people at work and got a couple extra backers out of it, and so they're excited too.
Nice.
So I mean, come on, man. Can you finish the fence posts already?
All right. So let's see. We're about halfway through the show, guys. I've been told that I need to start kind of doing some promotion for this new little secret project I've been talking about.
So we're doing a Zade Studios Reader's Digest. These are going to be some little books that you can have in the bathroom with you. And it's going to be very educational.
Yeah.
And actually has a moral to the story. And this is going to be Zade Studios Reader's Digest.
So it's not a
2.0.
It's not a toilet book. We saw that comment somewhere in CG, and I told Dwight about it. He thought it'd be a funny joke. No, it's not a toilet book.
Come on, man.
Not a toilet. I know. There's a whole big range of merchandise for toilet books.
I think so.
I know.
Could be good.
I know. Not our market, man. I love you.
I mean,
come on.
Is it going to be like a
scratch
reader
and sniff? It's a scratch and sniff.
It'd be a dark reader.
A dark reader. Oh man, sorry.
What do you? We got a whiffle over there.
Yeah. Jesus. But no,
he has nothing to do with it. Anyway,
so this new project, guys, is something. Like I said, it kind of just popped up randomly. Obviously, I'm working on BECKONED, and yeah, it's been taking a while, but I want to make it the best book that I can. I'm very proud of it. All of us are. I know the jokes are abound, and I'm willing to take them. It's all good.
Yeah, but, here they come.
But regardless, the creativity still is abound. Like much of what Beckoned is right now is the grind of the work. Just get the rendering done. Get
Beckoned's
everything
just a
done.
lot of artwork. I'm about done.
Right. So this new project was basically take all that fancy artwork out. Now, what if I didn't rely on the fancy artwork in comic books? What if I relied on storytelling, the messaging, the symbology, the actual effectiveness of storytelling between the panels, the angles? So just take out all the fancy art. And something happened where looking at a project like that, I thought if I did a story real quick, and keeping that mentality through it, through everything, through the story, the pacing, through the designs, through all of it. If all of it was looked at with that basis in mind, what could come of it? And I had, me and a friend went through it, talked it all the way through. Bless their hearts, they let me just jabber on about it until we got to the end. And I had it fresh enough in my head. The next day, I came back, and in 9 pages, handwritten, I got it outlined out. And the next day, I got a scribbled cover in the first 3 pages. And when I mean like when I got the first 3 pages, I'm working on them as if they're finished art, like they're in the actual size, finished with that attitude. But I'm doing it really fast, and this is a pass, so I'm still able to go back and correct anything, but I got to get it all the way done. And so I'm already 20 pages in. So you guys want to see it? It's called 3 Lights. So yeah, it's story. I can't tell too much of it. It's heavily metaphorical, and the twist in the end makes everything snap together. It's very simple art, but it's this character with this dog and a simple boomerang. And to be able to move through this darkness, a character has to throw a boomerang, and as the dog chases the boomerang, the ground becomes like a path, a walkable path. Because if the character actually sticks his hand into the darkness, it actually starts to pull him in, and he might it's not a good thing. So eventually, let me see if I can get to the right pages here. It's got to load them. Okay, yeah. So
I stuck my hand in the darkness once.
So these are there's a few bits of events that happen before the character comes up to this character. And these are the last images I'm going to show you guys. Maybe I'll show you a quick action scene, but this is all I'm willing to show you at the moment. This one and maybe 2 other pages. But basically, the character comes to this larger character, and it's, you're awake. To leave this abyss, you must conquer the 3 lights. And after absorbing their knowledge, present to me 3 questions. Not 3 answers, 3 questions.
Does he flip a shilling to a kid and tell him to go buy a turkey at the end?
We'll talk about that one in a minute, to be honest.
Hey,
it's
kid!
actually Collision Bomb is probably laughing her ass off right now because you said something about
go
turkey.
Buy me a turkey.
No, trust me. What
size, sir? The biggest one.
So this character says, "Be brave. You'll see me again when you're ready. Follow the light.
You will be visited by 3 spirits. Bring me a shrubbery."
Shrubbery. Just give me 1 second, guys. I actually got to open up the right file here because now I'm all the way through it to a point.
Not too big. Kind of cute. Not too many colors.
Not too many colors. All right, so that's the page I'm currently working on, page 20. I kind of know what's already there, but
yeah,
we got action scenes.
Cool.
So, roars, right?
I don't see any little kid on a crutch, so I guess he didn't totally copy Christmas Carol.
Nice, Dwight. So there's also I need to get a hold of Mr. Weathers for this one. But my whole point is to get done with it first.
Right.
Get done with it. Get the letters over. Get it over to Mr. Weathers if he's willing to pick it up and do it real quick. I'm not picky about him at all. Just want to let him unleash with it and see what he can do. But yeah, guys, that is 3 lights, and there will be a sign-up page soon. I'm trying to get a cover figured out.
Secret project. That's not so secret.
Not so secret anymore.
All right. Well, share my page.
Yeah. That's me contemplating doing the 3 lights while doing Beckoned. That
son of a
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's me contemplating this whole time. It's been nervous. It's been nerve-wracking. It really has been. It's been scary, man.
What do I do?
Because Beckoned is already so it's such an ambitious art project, but I don't know. I couldn't let that one go. The ending of it is awesome. It makes all the art make sense. I did tell Dwight what it was.
It'd take that's a good 30-minute read on the.
Yeah, it reads fast. It is meant for a younger audience, so it reads really fast.
Yep, that's some good inspiration for the toilet right there.
Yeah, right. Touching story in the end for the toilet. I get my best thinking done.
Wait a minute.
I've got time. You come out of the toilet crying.
I've got time to read this twice.
I don't have to pinch off.
Oh my goodness. What are you doing in there? Nothing. Go away.
Nah, it's a fairy tale that has a metaphor that's kind of more on the older side of kind of what it's kind of getting at. But I think since I was able to get certain metaphors when I was a kid, I think this is right in line with that. It's not that weird or dark or abstract. It's just kind of like, I've not seen anyone try to attack this subject matter before. So I was like, yeah.
I'll figure out a way.
Okay. Yeah, 3 lights.
This story will promote you to become a swimmer.
Why?
Because
I want to swim off the continent after being embarrassed with the jokes you'll be landing on it.
No, you will be a swimmer and be able to do great
because
things.
There's the idea of gamifying that as well. So
right,
yeah,
for sure. But still, I mean, how does that tackle the real problem at hand? That we're trying to figure out whether the Earth's flat or not.
All right, and so Earth's not flat.
Why?
Okay, because it's just not curvature.
So you're telling me that half of twice as much is more?
I mean, sure.
I mean, argue with me for a second.
I tried the first time, and I don't
think you're winning.
And then you backed out of the argument. So
no, I'm down for an argument. I just don't think that you have facts to back up your side.
I don't. Not on this subject.
Well, then how do you have an argument then? If you can't back up anything with facts, then where's the science in what you're saying?
There's none.
Then you don't have an argument.
This is feelings, no facts, bro.
So if you had an argument, then we wouldn't be having an argument right now because you don't have an argument to even have.
Shut up, Donnie.
All you did was a double negative to make it figure out that I doesn't have an argument. I'm here for an argument. Oh, well, this is abuse. You need to go down the hall. That was one of my favorites, man. The Monty Python skit where the argument where he goes in there and he pays the money to go have an argument. And the guy's like, well, you didn't pay. And he's like, yes, I did. And he's like, no, you didn't. He's like, ding. That's it. Well, if I didn't pay, then How is it over?
Things are getting that way, huh?
No kidding, right? It's like,
yeah.
wait a minute. Why are we arguing? Well, because
it's something to talk about.
Yeah, Twitter said so. How much longer do we think that we're going to watch just squiggly lines get turned into more squiggly lines to turn into hash marks to then finally get a page?
Until the audience understands the blood, sweat, anguish it goes into making this book.
So Noah will graduate high school by the time.
Yeah, I'm hoping that
this is his graduation present.
Yeah. His grandkids might be able to remember this, or it'll come out on their graduation day.
Yeah. After all of the crap that we've given him, this is going to turn into his toilet book.
I know. And I know
he's going to be like, those guys. He'll be in there reading this going, I remember when they were talking about me. We're going to end up becoming those guys on his list while he's eating, peanut butter and gumball pizzas.
Okay. What do you mean?
Because he's going to put us on his list to go take out.
Oh, right. Yeah. I've always been worried about that. Except he's not quiet. That's the thing. It's the quiet ones you have to watch out for. Noah's not quiet.
That's okay. That doesn't mean they're not. doesn't mean that they're not raising them a little different now.
I guess.
He realized that he's got to change it up to be able to survive.
That's why his pitch rants get so fun and long-winded. That's good.
Oh man. So yeah, it'd be pretty cool, especially to back on the Matt Fowler deal. With retrographic books, that's gonna be cool for sure. Excited to see what comes out of that. Heck, I'm excited just to kind of browse through the book, and check out the actual comic, let alone everything else that's going to come with it.
I think he did give me the some of the pre stuff before the editing for the game. Yeah, we were kind of posed with just getting the mechanics set up for a prototype, but yeah, like we've talked about pushing it forward, and he's talked about doing it too. Like making real artwork for it, more enemies, how that would
with
the book. It's
sure.
Yeah.
It would doable. It sounds like it's got potential for sure. Just because with the following and everything else, and then to actually try to make it live where you can actually play it. I think that would be pretty cool.
He was actually saying something to me today. He was like, "Oh yeah, I still can't get that Metal Slug ARO idea out of my head."
Well, maybe that's next. I don't know.
I'd love to do the sprites for that. Actually, I'd like to do the base animation and having someone else come back and finish. So
sure.
Because making animation layouts is fun because it's quick. But finishing that up and making it look clean through each frame, if you're not working like vector, it's gnarly. There's a fun charm in that. I just got to watch movies.
It just doesn't seem like it's in your wheelhouse if it doesn't have about 1,000 layers or more.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, not sorry.
So if you were to make a pizza, how many toppings would it have?
And I have. I'm not into the whole Gordon Ramsay style of overdoing everything. I'm more like the Pierre guy that he learned under. Just cook with the good, simple ingredients. Cook simple. Just make them.
What does that mean?
So pizza, it's like you need your essentials, right? You need your tomato sauce, but you don't need too much tomato sauce, right?
Like green beans, corn, carrots.
No, not on a pizza. No. but
pineapple,
cheese, and toppings, right? But it's not like a works pizza. You know, you're not throwing every vegetable you got.
I don't know. I kind of like the works.
I mean,
Leave those anchovies in some other state. I don't even want them close. You know, don't
if I
even.
see anchovies on this pizza,
Well, I'm gonna make you eat it. I will say though,
Live
straight up,
pizza.
I know I've said this story before, but man, I had written off barbecue chicken
Yeah, I
pizza,
don't like that pizza. No, I don't.
and then when I smelled it coming out of the oven, I was like, all right.
Yeah, well, it does smell good.
I was like, all right, you got my attention.
It does smell good.
I had totally written it off, man, and so we were making it back when it was like a custom item. I mean, we had to take the chicken wings and tear them
Dude,
apart
yeah.
to make the chicken,
Mhm.
you know, and put the barbecue sauce from the chicken wings and all that stuff on the pizza to make it, because it didn't actually exist on the menu. And man, I smelled that thing coming out of the oven and I was like, oh yeah, that smells really good.
I love this show, how we get talking about food.
About every time.
Dude, I had a Philly cheesesteak the size of your head today.
Yeah, but was it a good one?
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean? That's the thing.
It was.
It's having a wife from Philly. I mean, it definitely puts a damper on me going to go get a cheesesteak, you know, because every time I like, hey, this place is really good, and she goes,
oh yeah,
she goes,
you have to call them melts, don't you?
She's like, nah.
This is a steak melt.
She's like, no.
And good. If you called it a cheesesteak, I would have blew my top.
It's got to have provolone in it, and it has to be the right hoagie. If the bread is wrong, it's over.
No, it was good.
If
all that, and then just I
go to Jersey Mike's and I'm happy. I get the big kahuna, got jalapenos on there.
Yeah.
I add some banana peppers to it, and I'm set. Then I'm good to go.
Yeah. I ordered it the
that is probably one of the things, like if I had to choose, like what do you like, you have to eat the same thing for a year.
I don't know if I would go that far. But
every day.
You know,
what do you know, every day, like for a year, what are you going to eat?
For a year?
I could handle it.
I mean, yeah, if you had to.
Yeah, you know, force me to eat a cheesesteak every day. Yeah, you know, I could.
Yeah, I could do that. First world problem.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, there's certain stuff that I think I could handle. I mean,
definitely.
I thought Raisin Bran I could probably do every day, and then I'm done for a bit.
You got a little hard on the pushing, huh? Too much fiber.
No, it wasn't anything like that. It's just I wake up in the morning, I'm like, what do I want to eat? And I'm like, not that.
No. Oh, chat.
But how crazy is it?
Sorry,
you
buddy.
know,
what's up,
like,
dude?
Like truly though, man. If you had to eat
11 minutes
every day the same thing for a year, what would it be?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a guy that eats a Big Mac every day, but that's not good for you.
No, thank you. Actually, I mean, I've done it before. It was ramen noodles.
Yeah. College, that's rough.
I've done that for sure. When it's like, I only have 75 cents a day to spend on eating.
Oh no, steak. Just a steak. Just a steak. If you gave me steak every day, I'd eat it.
I've been out of the game for a while. Like, how much is ramen now? I mean, like
bananas
they used to be like.
Too. I would eat the shit out of bananas and watermelon. Like, it either has to be a fruit or meat. That's
I haven't looked in so darn long, man. I remember just the noodle packs were like 25 cents. What are they now? Probably $1.
Maybe $1.25, maybe.
Gosh. How do people live?
I don't know. I'm sure it changes depending on where you're at.
That's so expensive.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do I get ramen noodles or a pint of gas?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Which one do I choose?
I went up and I got $20 worth of gas, and the guy behind me heard me say it. He says, "Oh, what are you doing? Getting the gallon?" So I was like, "Yeah, right." So I go outside. I got me 4.25, and he came out with a whole case of beer. And I was like, "He got me 4 gallons." He's like, "Woohoo!"
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah. When gas is more expensive than beer.
That was my idea. Is if he didn't go to work.
That's a decision, you know. Yeah. Do I drive or do I just buy a 12-pack? Just sit right here.
Yeah. Oh, he had a buddy with him too, so I bet they both were like, we're not going to work today." And why? I don't have gas, but we can get us.
You want to go halvesies?
Yeah, right. Dude, sure.
It's like, what do you mean? Well, I mean, it's either we have beer money or we go to work. Which is it?
Yeah. Well, see, the beer helps you handle it when he fires you.
I guess.
Who's coming with me?
I had a buddy growing up in high school that was that guy.
Yeah.
From Half Baked. He straight up looked like him and acted like him. We always gave him we gave him hell because it was like, "You're him," and he's like, no, I'm not. It's like, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. I don't know where he's at now, man. I haven't.
Oh, he's doing comedy, stand up.
No, I'm talking the buddy from high school.
Word. He does clean comedy too.
That's crazy because last I heard him, man, he was pretty off the hook.
I think there's a video of him on a scene of a movie where he's like flipping out at someone on the set, but
it's funny though because like I was watching Gaffigan the other night and he just he keeps going like what
I just think when he goes into this voice it gets kind of redundant. But you know what I'm talking about, don't you? He does that.
But the majority of it is clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's almost like if there was a clean George Carlin.
You know, Jim Gaffigan. Okay.
Because what I mean is like to keep going.
Jim Brewer is incredible.
You don't give them a lot of time. You keep going, like just boom, 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 boom. Those are the ones that I really like a lot.
Jim Brewer's talk or joke when he works in Sears hardware department.
Bill Burr doesn't give you time to process.
No.
George Carlin didn't, dude. He just kept going and going and going and just hammering.
You think they're going to take care of you, but they don't take care of you, and then they tell you they're going to take care of you, but all they do is just tell you they're going to take care of you. All you do is actually jack for you, and then you turn around and you're going to die in your grave, but they're just going to bury you when they tell you you're going to cremate you, but then they're just going to bury you.
That's kind of a Seinfeld kind of.
I don't know. I was trying to go on a Carlin. I don't know. He can ramble. He got those monologues.
He sure could. That's for sure.
I can't rattle off. I don't got none of them memorized.
The stuff that he could go on about, the lists that he
peppered language, like the pampered language rant he does. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh man, I had a joke. I gotta text it to you because I can't. Man, I said it earlier today. I sent it to Kent, and I think it pissed him off. I don't know. I have to wait for the response.
Well, good. Send that to me because it might be actually funny.
I'm gonna.
It might be funny.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, I can't. Well, maybe I can. No, I mean no.
If there's a question, then there's a no.
No, I can't. Yeah, like you said, I've had to stop you from saying things, so I've got to stop myself sometimes.
So let me test your let me test your skills for a second. So if you have one bucket that has 2 gallons, you have another bucket that has 3 gallons. How many buckets do you have?
2.
Well, damn. I'll think of another one. Yeah.
Okay, how about this one? You are in the chat can get on this if they want. You're fighting in a freedom fighter war. You're part of the freedom fighters in this country. The country's been split in 2, but there's a bridge between them,
which is not Ukraine.
2 guards at each end of the bridge that check the bridge for anyone walking over it. And they do that every half an hour, and it takes an hour to get across the bridge. No matter how fast you run, walk, it's the same distance. So, how do you get across? There's a water, acid-filled, like water underneath the bridge. You can't jump over it. You can't sail across it. Your only way is going over the bridge. How do you do it?
I take out the guard, dress up as him, and walk across.
You just walk across it, you get to the halfway point, turn around, start coming back. When the guards come out to check you, it looks like you're coming from the other side. They'll simply take you back to where they perceive you coming from.
Sure.
I like your idea better, Solid Snake.
I would just take him out, drop him in the water, and then dress up as him, and then just like be like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
Chuck Norris style.
Just walk across.
Lone wolf.
What was it? The
snake. No.
Was it the labyrinth riddle where it was you come to a fork in the road and there's 2 twin brothers and one speaks the truth and one always tells a lie, and one path leads to death and the other path leads to where you're going, and you get to ask them one question, and what would that question be that would allow you to know which path to take?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, at least give an answer.
What is the wing speed of an African swallow?
Nope. Wrong movie.
I don't know.
Well, you're no fun.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, Dwight. I'm sorry.
Well, you didn't even think about it. You're just drawing layers and stuff.
That's my job right now, bruh.
Looks like you're drawing beads.
Beads?
Mm-hmm.
Beads. So, yeah.
Well, fine.
What? I don't know, Dwight. I'm telling you, I don't know. Help me out, bruh. At this point, I've even forgot a little bit of it.
I'm sure you have. Because you weren't listening.
I was too.
I hear the same thing from my wife. You weren't listening to me. And I'm like, what'd you say?
What?
Exactly. And I'm like, oh. I'll make dinner.
Feels like high school all over again, right?
No, I wasn't married in high school.
Mr. Devanis, huh?
What? What do you want?
Huh?
No, I actually pulled that off like pretty well. Like I'd be asleep. And they'd be like, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden they'd call me and I'd pop up and I'd be like, 49. And they'd be like, that's correct. Go back to sleep.
Wake me up. George Washington Carver. Oh my gosh. That's correct.
Yeah.
It had to work one time this year.
Yeah. Like, go back to sleep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like I slept through algebra class, man.
It shows.
And got a 100%. So whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, it shows.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, algebra's good, dude. It made the game work better than
that. It helped. It helped with leveling up. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Because 2 times the square root of nothing is something.
What's up, buddy? Yeah. Hi, everyone. Chris and Harris.
So, what's 2 times the square root of a little bit?
Maybe a little bit of a little bit. 2 bits of a little bit.
But is it a little bit of a little bit, or is it like a little more than a little bit?
I don't know. I think it's twice as much as a half
of a little bit.
Of a little bit.
Maybe. Could be.
Yep, we are the ones programming BECKONED.
I guess. No, where the other stuff came out with the, is half of twice as much more. It was there was somebody ranting about Walmart. They were putting they were double bagging, but they were filling the double bags at Walmart. And the lady running the self-checkout was like, "You're double bagging. You're using too many bags. Pull half of that out and put it in another bag." And he's like, "If I pull out half and put it in another bag, I'm using the same amount of bags." And she's like, "No, because then you're not double bagging." And he's like, "But I'm still using the same amount of bags." And it's like, "No, because you're not double bagging." And he's like, "But I'm still using the same amount of bags." And it was like just an argument with an idiot is just a waste of time.
Yeah, right. Feel like someone double bagged your face last night, like oxygen. Something's going on.
I wish I could double bag your brain, but obviously I don't need even half of that.
Goodness.
All right. So what else? Is that it?
I guess that's it. It's 9:03. Everybody's been troopers. Love you guys.
You whapping it up?
We're getting through. Like I said, I showed you guys. I'm 20 pages into a new project.
You got to show Fisk the 3 lights.
I have shown him.
Oh,
I've shown him some stuff.
So Fisk got to see it before me. That's cool. All right.
There's quite a few people I saw for you.
That's cool.
I need you focused, bro. You've been focused. You've been kicking butt. I don't need you freaking worried about what we're doing.
Whatever.
It's all right. I was afraid of you making fun of it. And you will now. You will now.
Yeah.
You will now.
Yep.
So.
Looks like Casper beating up on the Marshmallow Man.
I'll be real with you. Guess who else saw it before you did? Noah.
Well, I mean, you had to tell him a bedtime story, so I figured he would have saw it.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for showing up. We love you for showing up. I'm sure there's killer streams going on. We are still working. It's just in the details on this one now. Shoji, I've been busy on another book. We will be opening the sign up for that soon. So tell your friends. 3 lights. Yes, crazy Zade Jeremy Colonel is doing a side book on top of BECKONED, and it'll be coming out probably first, so because it's going to get done first. Hope you guys are excited. We're excited. Yes, BECKONED will be done. It's you guys, everybody that's part of this thing, Dwight and Collision Bomb, and everybody in the chats, like Chris and Bud, and you guys make this all worth it and possible. As you know, obviously, it makes it fun. So that's what's happening. You guys just buckle up, get ready. So woot woot. Yep. You all have a good one. Dwight, you got anything to say?
Hurry up, get that damn page done.
All right, guys, links are in the description if you want to sign up for BECKONED. Like I said, the 3 Lights campaign will be coming out soon, so check yourselves. So yeah. Later.